Movies with Wade and Maliki. Movies.
What does that mean? Because
Movies with Wade and Maliki. Movies with Wade and Maliki. Movies with Wade and Maliki. Welcome, watchers, to Movies with Maliki and Wade. Hey, here we are. How's it going?
Going good. I'm excited for the show.
I'm gonna turn this background music down a little bit. There we go. I'm your host, Wade the Wizard, and there's my lovely co-host, Maliki. Movie of the Month Club. Do you like watching movies?
I love it.
So do I. Oh, well, I want to first point out this rad new hat.
Yeah, that's cool.
We went to I don't know if you remember it was last year, maybe September. I had an artist on my show on Wizardology, Robbie Ward, talked about an animated short that he was gonna create. But I finally got to see that short film, and it was amazing. It was a short film festival with three little different stop motion, different kind of psychedelic animations. So we went there, and they gave us a free hat, and it was awesome.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Really matches your already pre-existing psychedelic vibe. I didn't know you had like a space tattoo going on your shoulder. That's cool.
Oh yeah, it's my Martian girl.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. It's funny because I'm gonna I decided my next tattoo. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but it's a JoJo reference, and it's gonna be a purple star right here on the back of my shoulder. So we'll be kindred spirits in that sense.
Man, did you watch the Artemis 2 launch?
I saw they did like a blue marble photo. That's the only thing I saw of it.
It's pretty cool. We were watching it live. Pretty exciting.
What's the goal of that mission again? Just to go to the moon?
Gonna zip around the moon and I guess just kind of inspect it for future missions.
We're gonna remind China why we don't have health care. All the high quality cameras on our space shuttles.
Oh man. All right. Well, with that being said, let's jump right into our movies from last month. So last month, Maliki recommended The History of Future Folk, Barbarella, The Quick and the Dead. Now, I've seen The History of Future Folk, and I absolutely love it. I wanted to rewatch it, but I couldn't find it available anywhere for free. Anyway, so we watched... I also do want to watch The Quick and the Dead. It looks really fun. But we ended up watching Barbarella, and I remember you had said it was like a porno for 13-year-olds.
Yeah.
And when you said it at the time, I'm like, okay. I don't know. I thought you were being just kind of...
Like facetious,
silly.
like exaggerating.
Yeah, you're like, oh, it's so... But man, it's like nail on the head. Porno for 13-year-olds.
It hits the beats of a porno. Like it's like a little bit of plot, and then let's slow things down for a minute.
And then she just meets this guy, and like 3 seconds later, oh, thanks for saving me. What can I do for you? Make love to me. Just.
My favorite part is like the very end where she's like, she's talking to the angel guy, and she's just like, aren't you pissed off? And he's just like, angels don't have memories. And it's like,
Dude,
wait,
no, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
What? He doesn't remember any of this?
He's like, oh, hey, Barbarella, I'm glad to see you again. I'm gonna save you. Oh, what about this bitch here? Oh, I don't even remember.
Yeah, I don't know who she is.
Selective memory. I don't know, man. That was a hole in a plot if I've ever seen one.
Oh, it's so good.
I also loved how I kind of wanted to like go back through and count just how many costume changes she goes through,
Yeah.
because like every different scene suddenly she's wearing something different.
And they all
Maybe
have
I'll
like a
do
theme. Like she has like the furs on when she bangs the huntsman. Then she has like this like a weird torn outfit when she's put in the sex machine. Just all sorts of different fun looks.
Oh yeah, yeah. The invisible key. All right. Well, yeah. Yeah. I guess I feel like I should have. I wish I had been on drugs when I watched that, because it's definitely how they produced that movie, just being fucking zoinkered out of their
Yeah.
marbles.
It's like they gave just like the biggest sleazeball like $10 million to make a film. I don't know how it got approved, especially back then. Like they were so puritanical. Like you would think that movie wouldn't get released, but that shit had a theatrical release. There were kids who got to watch that shit in theaters. And it it,
Yeah. See,
it,
I
it
was.
looks like a sci-fi movie. Like you could easily convince your parents in the 70s, hey, let me go see Barbarella. And that was probably a very weird movie theater to be in.
All
A
right.
bunch of teenagers getting randy.
I feel like I remember seeing a movie poster where she was in some outfit that wasn't even in the movie, but I don't know what I remember seeing. Maybe it was Barbarella 2.
Is there a second one? Are you fucking
I,
with me?
uh, I don't know, dude.
Oh, that would be. I would have to
All right,
watch
well
it.
let's see. So last month I recommended Gone in 60 Seconds, the 74 edition, After Hours, and The Burbs.
Okay, so my commitment to watch every single movie you recommend, I failed this time. I only watched one of the movies. I've just been super busy and I wasn't able to binge them like I usually do. But it's fine. I still intend to watch them. But the one I did watch was The Burbs, and
Nice.
it's a good movie. It felt kind of weird to watch that after Begonia because it's like the exact story beats of Begonia, except instead of the bad guy winning, the bad guy loses.
Huh.
It's very similar in structure with how they throw a little bit of evidence both ways throughout the entire film. And then I mean
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
like the big like exposed like secret lab type of situation, and it still didn't push me into believing that the person was like guilty of the crimes because of the way they structure the protagonists as like these strange paranoid white people in the suburbs who have nothing better to do but like creep on their weird neighbors. But yeah, perfect twist. It had me on the edge of my seat, and it was very funny for like a movie that felt like it could have originated from SNL. I hate a lot of that 70s 80s uh like mainstream humor. There's something really not funny about it to me. But movies like Christmas Vacation break out of that, and I think The Burbs breaks out of it really well too. Um, Corey Feldman was a little annoying in the movie, especially the very last shot where he looks at the camera. He's just like, "I love this neighborhood." I was like, "Yeah, 10 points. You lost 10 points from me." So it's a 90.
Oh man, I guess I don't know if I. Hold on. Let me give me a second. Maybe. Well, I'll jump. I'll jump into. So my recommendations for. Oh my God, April this month. So I actually watched this the March 1st. So it feels like forever ago, but came out in 1988, the same year I was born. It's called Remote Control. Have you seen Remote Control by any chance?
No, I've never heard of that.
All right. So it happens. It takes place. I'm guessing like in the '80s sort of film. There's some funky scenes with like aerobics. Is that what they called it? I don't know. Like the leotards doing the
Oh yeah,
aerobics and stuff.
I think that's right.
And there it follows this. The main character works in a movie rental store, like VHS. Did you go? Like, I have some fond memories as a kid going to. There was Blockbuster, but then there was also maybe it was Hollywood Video, or I don't know. There was some other video store that was
Yeah,
just.
I caught the tail end of that. So I got to see Blockbuster for like 4 years of my childhood, and then I
But
watched it as it was shut down, and we got like the cheap VHSs and stuff.
oh, you did get you did watch some VHS
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
We
man, I
were
remember
poor,
we
so
had
we
a.
had a VHS player until 2008.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we had the whole rewinder, like the separate machine that you would put the
Oh
film in
yeah,
just to.
yeah. I remember
Okay,
using
so
a pencil for that.
oh man, wild. You couldn't anyway. Remote Control, the movie. This guy works at this VHS store, and I want to say it starts out with so there's a movie, a brand new movie came out. There was only like one or two copies of Remote Control, and it starts out. It's just like this couple at home, and well, it's like takes place in the future. It's like this retro future thing, and she puts in this movie thing. Her husband's off like shaving or something. All these like wacky inventions that are shaving him, and she's like, "Oh, honey, I'm trying to check out this movie." And then all of a sudden, the person who's watching the VHS appears on the TV. He's like, "What's going on?" And here's these voices. He's like, "Ah, what's going on?" And then person in real life kills the person. So it's like this kind of mind
Oh,
control video, uh, and and yeah, they're like mind control zombies. Um, but so yeah, who is influencing these videos? Who's creating these videos? I'll leave
okay.
that to be a mystery.
That's like sounds
Um,
like a very much a foundational film for The Ring.
oh yeah, dude. Actually, side note, it wasn't. I guess this could be a bonus film, but have you seen the original Japanese version of The Ring? That
No,
oh,
no.
okay.
I've just heard of it.
We actually watched that this last month too, and pretty interesting.
I'll throw it on there as a bonus.
I don't know. I wasn't able to like compare it to. It's been a long time since I've seen the American version.
I remember even as a kid, the American version was pretty corny, so I can't imagine it's good still.
Hmm.
Okay, so my
Yeah.
first one. Uh, I'm trying to double check to make sure I haven't already recommended this because it would be embarrassing. Because I watched it and it had a pretty big impact on my mind when I watched it, but I don't know if I was still thinking about it by the time I got to our show. I don't think I did. So the first one I'm going to recommend is um, so it's interesting. They advertise this movie as a Jordan Peele movie, like Get Out and um, like Get Out, and
Mm.
uh, they. It turns out he's just a producer. He just helped fund the movie, and it's about football and like competition and like it's my favorite thing about this movie, and it's sort of like the only praise that the movie gets. Like usually it's shit on uh, for the plot, but the visual aspect of the movie is very impressive because they take football advertising uh, like camera techniques and film techniques and apply that to a like a drama type of high tension movie. It's called Him. You heard of this?
Him?
Yeah, Him.
I don't think
Like
so.
you're him, he's him. He's that guy. But yeah, it's a very intense movie if you're focusing on it, but I could see someone getting bored or like not being able to lock in if they don't like keep their eyes on it. Uh,
Mm.
but like they really there are a few parts, and you'll recognize this if you ever seen like a football commercial or like a Gatorade commercial. They like take those types of like weird intense like sweaty skin shots and they like make that into horror basically. So it's very cool.
For a second, I was confusing it with the movie Her with Joaquin Phoenix.
That's the robot that he falls in love with, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't just steal your second recommendation, did I?
No, no. Okay.
All right, him. Okay. Um, so my next one. Did you catch the? I didn't even watch the Oscars, but or Academy Awards.
I never watched
Did
that
you?
garbage.
Yeah. I was kind of. I did like just check to see who won because like Begonia was on the awards list, and we kind of did our own awards thing um, last time. But
Yeah.
this next film, I've always wanted to see it. I never got a chance around to seeing it, and I absolutely loved it. It has so far ranked. I am just curious. Let me hop over to. We've categorized 36 movies this year, and it is the highest scoring movie of the year.
Oh wow.
And afterwards, I looked up if it won any awards, and it was nominated for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 awards, and it won uh, Best Achievement in Directing, Best Writing Original Screenplay, Best Achievement in Cinematography, and Best Motion Picture of the Year for 2015, and that is Birdman
Birdman. Hmm.
with oh shit, what's his name? Michael Keaton, and he was nominated for Best Actor.
Michael
I couldn't believe
Keaton?
he didn't get it. He was the Batman in like the Tim Burton.
Yeah, I know who Michael Keaton is. I really like him because he's in one of my favorite movies, the Jack Frost movie.
Oh my. Okay, wait. Where did you go? Where? Oh, here you
Oh
are.
yeah, I forgot that you hated that. Huh?
I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't think I can revisit it. But Birdman, dude, it's so good. It's follows the story. It's this like has been actor who was Birdman, and it's kind of funny because Michael Keaton was Batman, and maybe that's kind of what they were like. They didn't want to have copyright infringement or something, and so
Right.
they just went with this. And he's kind of this older has been actor, and he's writing or I don't know what his involvement is, but he's doing a Broadway play, and I loved there was some really unique things that they did. I loved the soundtrack or the score, just like some improvised drum jazz, and then the whole thing is kind of filmed as a oneer. I mean, it kind of. It's not exactly a perfectly linear timeline, but yeah, it's basically like looks like one camera shot the whole time,
Okay.
and yeah, really fascinating. Trying to think. Uh, Also, shit, it's got Emma Stone, right? Is that her? Begonia Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, Emma Stone. She was in it. Got
She,
nominated for
she's
Best Supporting Actress.
the crush in Superbad.
Man, I saw her in Malcolm in the Middle. I was watching Malcolm in the Middle, and she was like just a kid back then, and like it was pretty funny to see.
I'm excited
See,
to watch that reboot and cringe at it.
Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah, they're doing a reboot.
Do, yeah, yeah, and man, I
They're
don't
also
know.
rebooting Scrubs.
No, I've never cared for that, but Malcolm in the Middle is one of my favorite shows. So good. Anyway, Birdman is my second recommendation.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds cool. Okay, my second recommendation is a classic action movie, sort of in the vein of like um, lesser franchises. Uh, it's Vin Diesel, and he plays like a very strange man who had his eyes replaced with like being able to see in the dark eyes, and so he can fight monsters at night. And it's like the first film is sort of like it's like a sci-fi action kind of horror, but not really. It becomes like a series where Vin Diesel's like the main action character, and it's called Pitch Black, and it becomes the Chronicles of Riddick. You hear of
Mm,
Riddick before?
I think so.
Yeah, it's very cool. I think it's like a franchise that Vin Diesel by himself has made into a franchise, so it's a little weird and a little underfunded for a franchise. But there are like four movies, and they're pretty decent, and the world building's pretty cool. It's like a um, inter like planetary type of space situation where people put themselves in cryopods when they travel.
Mm.
Yeah.
Man, I watched. You mentioned cryopods, and I watched Passengers or The Passengers with Chris. And anyway, it's terrible, terrible.
I think I heard
All
that
right.
that was terrible.
Yeah. Oh well, man. I guess I could
Didn't
mention.
Barbarella also do the cryopods? I feel like they did.
Bar-
I feel like she used a cryopod.
she did sleep a thing, sleep or something. Um. Okay. Why doesn't it tell me? Well, fuck if I know. I, I don't know. So, yeah. Okay. 27. Jesus Christ. um, Netflix recently added all 27, I think, James Bond films.
Oh, I thought there were like I've never seen one. I assumed that there were like five.
You've never seen a James Bond?
I've never seen a single James Bond film.
Oh shit. Okay, maybe I gotta. Cause well, I was gonna make some joke about. Anyway, like for whatever reason, I watched all 27 James Bond films, and I can confidently say that absolutely zero of them are gonna be recommended. There was one, but the thing is, like, they all blend together. Uh, but there was one with some avalanche. It was kind of fun. But yeah, I
Who's the
like put
best
them on in the
Bond?
background. Huh?
Who played the best Bond? Is it my boy Sean Connery? My boy
No,
Zardoz?
no. Sorry. I honestly, why can't I think of his name? I don't know. I don't want to get into that, but right now. But anyway, all right. Who? Let me. Look, we're moving on. No more James Bond. I might recommend that one at another time if I can
Yep.
figure out which one.
Next time,
And
recommend me the best James Bond movie,
yeah,
since
there was
you
like
know.
this. He was skiing down a bobsled track. It was like a chase scene, but he was skiing down a bobsled track. They were in a bobsled. um,
Oof.
yeah, pretty silly. But oh wait a second. Oh yeah, 1997. We have what was it? Jennifer Lopez, Ice Cube, Owen Wilson, and John Voight. It was the also who was that? Danny Trejo, Anaconda.
I knew it. I knew you were going to say Anaconda. I haven't watched that since I was like six or something.
Okay.
I was a
So
very small child when I saw
that
that movie.
is not my recommendation, but in
Ooh.
fact, the 2025 remake with Jack Black, Paul Rudd, Anaconda.
Oh God.
So honestly, here's how it went. Is like we were sitting down looking for a movie, and sometimes I don't know if you ever feel like just watching a really stupid movie. It's like that guilty
Yeah.
pleasure. You just want to eat that cake and hate yourself for it. So we went into it with that kind of attitude, and I was very surprised. I really liked it. It's not. I guess I don't know. I'm trying not to give away too much, but it wasn't like um, it wasn't really
Campy.
a remake. It had a fresh take, and it was funny and interesting. Um, Anaconda. What else to say about
I
that?
feel like I confuse Anaconda in my head with Snakes on a Plane because I saw them around the same time and I was a child. But yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that. I don't know if I'll watch that for the. Well, I'm gonna try to watch all three. I'm gonna try to stick to my commitment.
Yeah, I mean, if you have to pick between the three, absolutely, you got to see Birdman. It's so good.
Okay. Yeah, Michael Keaton. He's one of my favorite actors. I haven't even seen all of his films or even a lot of them, but every time I see him, I'm very impressed by him. He's very handsome. He looks like the devil. You know, all the things you want in a man.
Yeah, I'm a big fan too.
Okay, so my final recommendation, and I also scanned through all of my things to make sure I didn't recommend this one before as well, and I don't think I have. Um, yeah, I don't think I have. Just triple checking. So this last one, I went on a kick of this one director. What's his name? Cronenberg. I think it's a Cronenberg movie. I watched like a bunch of his movies at once, and I was like, "Huh, he's not as good of an actor as I thought he was, director as I thought he was." The, they're all of his movies are very weird. Scanners is my recommendation, but that's uh, that's because it's probably the most memorable out of all the Cronenberg films I watched. If it's Cronenberg, it might be a different director, and I might have went on a different binge, but I'm pretty sure it's Cronenberg because he does like these weird body horror things. And Scanners is like about like
Yeah,
they're like
it's Cronenberg.
aliens with
Scanners.
powers that can blow up your head. Um, and um, honestly, I might rewatch that because the more I try to think about it, the less I remember. But
10 seconds, the pain begins. 15 seconds, you can't breathe. 20 seconds, you explode.
it might even be like a sound that comes from television. I know a lot of his movies are like very like it's like techno paranoia. Um, he does this other one called I forget what it's called. It was I had to stop watching it because it was just so viscerally disturbing, but it wasn't a good movie. Like it was like uh, um,
Wait, you're talking about Scanners?
no, not Scanners, a different movie that he
Some
made.
else. Okay.
Yeah, but Scanners I actually finished. I downloaded all the movies after that. Scanners 2 and Scanners Cop. Uh,
Oh shit, I didn't. I see. I'm pretty sure. I feel like it's maybe been a while, or I was, one of those nights. But I'm pretty sure I've seen Scanners.
yeah, if you remember people's heads blowing up, then you've seen Scanners. But it's the only movie I've seen where like people's heads are just like blowing up all over the place. So it I honestly like don't even feel confident recommending this, but it's what I came up with in the time I had. So maybe you'll like it, maybe you won't. I'm probably gonna rewatch it just so if you do watch it, I can remember the plot. So Scanners by
All right.
Cronenberg.
Just to recap, I recommended Remote Control, Birdman, Anaconda. Malachi recommends him, Pitch Black, and scanners. Do we have anything else to add to the show?
Um, no, not that I can think of, but I think it would be smart to develop like an ending segment because a lot of the time we end up like hanging out around like 35, 40 minutes, and I think we could push it to 50 with like an end segment, but I haven't thought about what that could be. So that we'll keep that in mind for another day.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking we need. Man, we haven't been getting. We haven't been getting abysmal views.
Yeah.
Not that that's the point. I enjoy doing this. I like doing it just with you anyway. But I'm thinking we could do a thumbnail. We do some like weird faces.
Okay. Like some like goofy faces.
Yeah, yeah, and we'll take a screen capture.
Here, I'll get away from the StreamYard logo.
Hold on.
And then and then I don't know, crying. Should
What if that? Yeah, okay, we got some options. All right.
yeah. So now, maybe what we can do is because I noticed what gets me like the biggest review, biggest amount of views on my personal channel when I do movies is like just briefly talking about a movie that like just came out. So maybe like whoever's hosting
Anaconda
each month.
just came out.
Yeah, so maybe like we can after
Ooh.
the show like look at reviews for like a movie we did like the month before, but like
What about this? I'll get a snake and like, Photoshop my head like that.
yeah.
Now, give me your
That's a good
give me your
start.
best. Maybe we'll have two snakes. Give me your best like
Okay.
getting eaten by a snake. Oh, good. That's good.
Yeah, just put a snake around my neck. Um, maybe we could. I feel like if we like reacted to a review at the end of the show for like a movie that just came out, we could like make that into like a short, or even just have I don't know, something like that, because the movies that just come out, they have the buzz and people are clicking on, maybe not even clicking on that, but YouTube's recommending it. So maybe since I host next month, I'll try to think of something, and I'll like send you or explain to you what I did, and then the next month you could like recreate something like that as like a way to close out the show.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. With that, I feel like I was gonna say something. I think that's a wrap.
Yeah.
And cut.